That okay. You know,
I was weak.
hi guys. This Miss Polly. Have another Polly talk. Polly slash relationship conversation. We're gonna call it that today because we're gonna have some conversation. I'm gonna turn this down. It's lovely to see you. So I'm gonna be doing what we talked about. I was gonna do. I'm gonna be on live on YouTube and on Tag. I'm gonna go stream on Facebook and on Tag as I am right now. Have conversations with my lovely, lovely friends and family that I have built in Tag for Polly. I apologize. And then once I get a handle on all this technology, we'll make my videos a little bit more snazzy or whatever. For now, you just have to look at me, and that's just how life is. Okay, that's just how we're gonna live this life. So I'm gonna get a little adjusted a little bit, cause. Uh, so I'm here with Miss Nola Fat Wet. Miss Nola Fat Wet is here with me, and she's on live with me. I'm sorry, my computer up here. So my videos look kind of like dry because of this. But I'm gonna tell you, the conversation's never dry, okay? And neither is Miss Nola Fatway.
I ain't never dry.
Okay? That's right. Let them know. So, um, I brought up a topic that we wanted to talk about, which was
Mickey Mac.
These gentlemen out here. You know, I want to know from you guys a couple of things. First off, I want to know why y'all think communication is an option when you talking to us lovely ladies. And what's the point of starting a conversation with someone that you don't have conversation time for? Do you know? So Miss Nola's here is on my live. I'm looking at her, so I'll be looking at her over here. I'll give y'all a little sneak peek of Miss Nola real quick.
Hey.
Let me put her in the view. There's Miss Nola. You can see her. She's having a conversation with me on Tag. Her name is Nola Fat Wet. Mine is Miss Polly on Tag, so you guys can hang out with us if you want to. On Tag, we have great lives and great fun. She plays dominoes and she does smack your hands in spades. Okay.
Yes, I will. Okay.
All right. Yes, but yeah, I just noticed, gentlemen, the communication out here is real ugly, and it makes me sad sometimes. It makes me a little upset, but these men out here making promises that don't make sense. Miss Nola, you know she don't talk about. Why are we telling ladies, "Oh, I want to talk to you," and you'll talk to them maybe 3 or 4 times, and you be like, "Okay, it's short conversation. A 3-minute conversation with me does not count. Okay, that does not count as a real time. That's not time." I'm gonna tell y'all men a secret, okay? Because it seems like y'all need some education. Women value time.
Facts.
Time, my niggas. I'm
Facts,
sorry to say that, but we value time above mostly anything other than money and looking good. All that shit y'all think we worry about.
That's no. Tell them, Polly.
That don't mean shit.
Above money.
Even above money, that shit don't mean nothing. You guys used to add. I remember guys.
Give me all your money. That's fine.
Give me all your money.
I don't want you.
Right. Girls would be like, "Oh, girl, he at work all the time. I'm so annoyed." You ever hear a bitch say that? You like, "Oh, he make good money though," and she like, "I don't care. He don't spend time with me." Why? Because time is more valuable to women than even sometimes money. And I say that sometimes because there's some women out here who value money because they trying to be big, bad, and bougie, and that those are exceptions to the rule. But most of the time, 92% of the time, women value time. So if you mothers, I'm gonna say mothers, I'm trying not to be inappropriate on this right now. If you guys really want to be with a woman, give her time. And I'm not saying you gotta give her all your time. Give her specific time and
feel like, hey, he thought about me today.
Right. And make it seem special.
Y'all go. Oh, men that don't give y'all time is the ones that make it hard. You're right.
The men who don't give us time are the ones who want to get in a fist fight. Now, if you like to be in a fist fight with your woman, go ahead and don't spend no time with her. You're probably gonna get in a fist fight because that's what it is. It makes you feel
No,
some kind of way.
I like work. I treat relationships like a job.
Right.
Okay? No call, no show, 2 days in a row, you're fired.
That's right.
You're dead or you're fired. I don't give a fuck where you at. Honestly, fired. Stay there.
Did you hear that?
Because I wasn't important enough for you to fuck with me for 2 whole days, a 48-hour period. Boy, kill yourself.
Right.
Because I touch myself every day. So if you don't want to talk to me every day, then there's a problem. Because I want to talk to me every day.
That sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous. And you know, there's some men who like to be by themselves quietly. Okay, well then maybe you shouldn't get somebody who needs time.
Maybe you should be asexual. Maybe you should only want to masturbate.
And
nobody's gonna want to get you pussy if that's how you live.
Right. And I'm not telling y'all to make a big hoof huff. You know, say, hey, how are you today? Be genuine. You know, and answer.
Right.
And when you listen, pay attention. Y'all be like, oh, we listening. And then I'll bring up something we talked about 2 days ago. And y'all be like, what are you talking about?
You're like, huh?
Can you give me 5 minutes? Because when you're paying, when
everybody gotta take time to go take a shit, and everybody have their phone with them all the time. So if you
right,
that
Don,
busy, your life is that busy, why can't you text me when you sit down every day to take a shit? So why can't you text me while you're taking a shit? Okay, this is my few free minutes. Hey babe, I thought about you. I missed you.
Thank you, babe. I thought about you too.
Thought about me because I'm be mad, but you know what I'm saying?
I do. I think it's ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all, okay, I'm battling Nola here. If you guys haven't heard, I'm gonna repeat this because we're on tag. I am talking to Miss Nola Fat Wet. She's also on Facebook, Nola Fat Wet on there. Y'all can look her up. She's in my group. You can see her and stuff like that. But I'm battling her. But I don't get it, and I just really don't get what's the problem is, because I'm gonna tell you something. I am in multiple relationships right now, and I find it baffling occasionally. Not every time, not every relationship is perfect. Don't get this wrong, but baffling that there are some times where I don't hear from 3 niggas all day. That sounds ridiculous. So my question is, what's going on? Like, are we just thinking that, you know, and my situation may be a little different than someone who's monogamous. You know, hey, but it's the same situation. Why are we not communicating? It's like, what's going on with you guys? Like, when you call me, I answer my phone. And I wish one of these men would come on. I want them to do an interview and say some shit like that. When you don't answer the phone, I either call you back very shortly after, or I text you that I'm doing something and I am unavailable. But I come to you.
She does it for me.
I give you that. Okay? So don't tell me, oh, I was playing video games, bitch. But if you wanted to call me for some nookie, you wanted to get some head, you real available then. You real available when you want to do something. But when I want to do something and you may not feel like it, you missing. I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes I might not feel like giving you no throat go. Okay? Maybe I don't feel like letting you climb on top of me. I'm tired too. I just did CrossFit. My muscles tense. But I'm gonna let you do it anyway. And you over here talking about you can't give me a call to say hello today? You couldn't say, how are you, and mean it? And I'm not saying I'm saying my men do this. Now I'm just saying I'm busy with my day, and I make time for you. And that's why we together. We supposed to be a team. And I need my team members to communicate. When you guys play sports, your coach tell y'all to cut off everybody who's not part of your group. You ain't supposed to be sleeping with your girlfriend. You really ain't supposed to be talking to her. The coach tell you to cut ties when y'all do your 2-a-days. I know. And so you're not even supposed to do that in sports. So you're telling me that when you have a team and I'm your team member and you don't communicate with me for a day or 2, that's not good teamwork. We ain't gonna work properly because you ain't communicating. That's not a team right there. You playing games out here in these streets, and I'm telling you, y'all out here, don't do it. That's the first issue. I'm not being an ass right now. I'm just communicating with you guys. I noticed that there's some men out here ain't communicating properly. And then what else have we had a little issue with? We was bringing up some topics, random topics. Is it? These men I've been noticing. Maybe y'all can, educate me. Let me know. Why is it that people or men been asking women on dates and just not showing up?
Where they do that at?
You asked me out, my nigga. I didn't even know you existed until right now. And now you trying to tell me that you just asked me on a date and then about 20 minutes later, you busy?
Buddy, it's time to wake up
You're,
for school.
You get what? It's baffling to me. Like I said,
Come on.
my two things that bug me the most is fucking with my time, my money, and my children. Okay? Maybe not in that order, but that's just what it is. And if you are taking time away from me, you're taking time away from my children and my money. They all connected. So you fucking with me, you fucking with all my shit, and that's gonna get me upset. So don't make it that I'm setting aside time for you and you don't show. You don't answer because women will do that. A man will be like, "Oh, babe, I get off late tonight, but I really want to talk to you." You know that girl gonna stay up. She loses sleep for you. She loses sleep for you.
I'm gonna take my shower and then I'll be back.
You gonna disappear all the way? So Miss Nola says she got to do something real quick. If you hear a little bit of rain over there, it ain't rain. Okay. Huh?
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I was very, very upset with men asking me out recently when I was dating. And it's just like, why are you asking me out but you don't have the time? Or why are you trying to start dating me but you really don't have the time for me? I'm baffled. Like, I've heard, didn't we have a conversation with a man and he was like, I'm trying to hit you up right now. I want to lock you down right now. And I was like, well, what's the rush? And he was like, because there's going to be other guys who are going to come and talk to you and I'll lose my opportunity. But you're going to lose your opportunity anyway, because if you're not prepared for the relationship and the request I'm asking for, you're still going to lose me anyway. So come to me when you're ready and prepared. If you're not ready and prepared, what we doing out here? That's a waste of my time once again. Oh, it all ties together. Praise the Lord. It's like the earth has not understood this message. The time is connected to the money. The money is connected to me. And you are fucking with my money and my time, and you're fucking with me. Okay? Stop doing this. It's just mind-blowing how men do not see the connection. Because I'm going to tell you something. If I came to your house while you was about to go to work in the morning, 6 in the morning, I came to your house at 3 in the morning, I came to try to talk to you because I was sad in my heart. You would tell my ass to go home or tell me you had to go to work in the morning. But women, if your man come to your house at 3 in the morning and you got to go to work, you know what you'll do? You'll sit your ass up and go to work the next morning and be tired as fuck and still go to work. That man will tell you, okay, you go home, I'm tired, baby. Or he'll still be falling asleep on you. He won't hear nothing you said either. This is what I'm saying. Why are y'all disconnecting the communication? You gonna let it go off, babe?
Hold on.
It's for.
It's on. When I'm sitting back to me, I can stick my hand out.
Okay, it's for you got. Oh, well, you're still on 29 seconds.
Oh, okay.
What we have is, I think, just a confusion with men, and I don't know. So please correct me, gentlemen, if you want to, in the comments below. If you see this on YouTube, you can go back in my Facebook on Miss Polly, and kind of hit me up. I'm telling you, because I'm really confused on why men are just acting like they don't act like they don't value time, but they do value time. They value their time, which I find very selfish in a way. And it's not all men. Please don't get this. This is a disclaimer. It's not for everybody, but a bigger majority of men don't think about the other person in a relationship and how they're feeling. It's all kind of more selfish feelings. You need to worry.
I had a man tell me that he's worried about him and his time, and I should be worried about me and my time. So the two don't matter to them necessarily. They don't coincide.
Right.
Like when our time is the same time, then I guess that's when they care. But men care about themselves first, and then everything else second. Not all of them, but I've had multiple men tell me that, because I've asked, what's the fucking crowd?
Right. And they're like, they don't get it. It's like it's going over their head. Please bring this information to your brain. My time is way more important than anything else. You are fucking with my time. And I think that's why a lot of women get so wrapped up and emotional when men try to do bullshit like, oh, girl, I wasn't really into you anyway, and I've been talking to you for 7 months. Nigga, you just wasted my time? Oh my Lord. You out here trying to fuck up me being great because you want to be cute? Oh, no. And then you ask why these women lose their mind. They tearing up your car. They out here fighting with you. They got the police out there. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because you fucking with her time. Women value it. Please listen to the message. It is so important to men to just think about what I'm saying. If you go to work and you work 6 hours and I only pay you for 2, you will lose your shit. It's the same thing. I'm putting in the work and I'm getting no payments and I'm going to lose my shit. Please start paying attention to the time you're putting in, investing into the people that you're with around you. It's not even just girlfriend, boyfriend. It's just people in general. Value their time. And I find it insulting when people don't value my time. I do. Don't you find it insulting when someone's like, oh, come pick me up? They can come pick me up, and then you go pick them up and they're like, oh, I already got a ride. Don't you lose your shit?
Right.
You lose it. You like, mother, you gonna pay me gas. You didn't waste my time. You lose it. Please think about other people. It's not just you. I know that the world has made it that you have to really think, oh, I'm in it alone. You are not in it alone. And as a whole society, okay, no, it says rematch again. As a whole society, if we start kind of treating each other a little bit better, maybe shit will go better. I mean, damn, I can't even value or respect someone's time. And I know people think that's stupid. Well, I'm a little bit late, blah, blah, blah. No, you're disrespecting my time because I could be putting effort and time into something else or someone else. And you're stealing it from me. You're stealing my time, which is my money, which is my health, which is everything. You're just stealing from me. And I don't think men realize that. It's really a big thing. Because a lot of women, too, have been put in a position where they don't have to work or they work less, whatever the situation is. I'm not even hating on anyone like that. And so for them, in a relationship, the time you spend with them is way more important. And so if you're a man, you have a wife or a girlfriend, and you go to work, don't lose your towel. If you go to work and you come home and you look at the woman, you're like, oh, she wants to spend a little time. I mean, I know y'all tired. Believe me, I've been on that other end. But, give her something. Make something special. Babe, you know what? Throughout the week, I can't hang out with you. But you know what? When Saturday comes, I got you. We going to do something. Set it up so that the time is, kind of consistent. If she likes to be spontaneous, surprise her then. Ask your boss for a day off. Because I'm going to tell you, when that new PlayStation 5 came out, I know y'all requested to stand in line. When new movies come out, y'all do all that Hufflepuff to get out of doing shit. But y'all can't.
Outside of the motherfucking
GameStop camping. But if I asked you to come, and you couldn't take a minute out of once a month to ask your boss, can you get off early so you can take me to dinner? Or so you can come home and give me a hug and lay with me and watch a goddamn movie? You don't got to do it all the time. I'm going to tell you something. Even when it's not all the time, sometimes those little in-between times mean something so much more.
Good morning.
These men out here, y'all want to know some real stuff? You want to know how to get in with a woman you really care about? Give her respect and give her time. You want about these ugly men, you're like, oh, that man ain't nothing. He ugly and all that. Because you know why?
Ugly ass be texting me, calling me, making sure I hear from you.
Thank you.
Like, hey, are you hungry? You're eating me food and shit. I thought about you. I saw this oyster plate.
Preach, girl.
You
That ugly man then called me 5 times today, and he work a full-time job.
I'm about to tell you all that work.
All at work. Man called me while he was at work.
When they get there, all of that shit.
He took a lunch break. I ain't talked to him all week. He called me on his lunch. Even if it's for 3 minutes, babe, I just wanted to tell you I was thinking about you today. Or he sent me a text and said, you know what? I'm thinking about you today. I just wanted you to know. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, thank you. You don't gotta, it's not really hard to make someone feel valued as a person, as a partner, as a friend. Why is it so hard for us to do that to each other? I don't understand that. And especially when you become an adult, it's not like you got friends in abundance like you was at high school. And if Jimmy don't like you anymore, you got Sam, Bob, and Caleb. Okay? You don't got that no more. So the people who are around you, you need to value them. Treat them well. Treat them well. Because they're going to be the ones who right there next to you. And if you got a bad group around you, you maybe need to go ahead and reevaluate that situation. But if you're giving out real positive vibes and you're trying to show people you care about them, you know, say hi every once in a while. And then that's why they fall apart when there's funerals. When you're 30, you start seeing people die. I haven't talked to him in years. I haven't talked to him in months. Well, nigga, you don't know how to text? Because I know your friend pool and came down since high school. You don't got 78,000 friends anymore. I ain't talking about that Facebook friend stuff either. Okay? I'm talking about real legit people you talk to within a month. That's not a big pool. And you couldn't say hi to 3 or 4 of them like humans. Say, oh, no, baby. Oh, never mind. She's good.
Get back.
I just don't understand it. So, like, once again, I'm going to just repeat this because I've been on here for a little bit here. I have Miss Nola Fat Wet. She's also on Facebook. She's on my tagged account right now. We're having like a discussion in our lives because we are battling each other on there. And then we're just kind of having a conversation about respecting people's time and showing real caring. Hey, Troy. And I like to use all 3 platforms. So I will upload this to YouTube too. My YouTube account. I'm gonna be selling my Miss Polly shirts, my Polly Life shirts, Polly Wright. And we're gonna start like really trying to make a community of people. And I'm not talking about just sex lifestyle groups and nothing like that. I'm kind of talking about just having a real good community of people who kind of are on the same vision of making a community and building something with partners and things like that. And we'll get into that further. But I'm making a kind of a wrap up here because I'm going to stop my live on Facebook now. I'm going to upload this video so that my video is short on YouTube. And then what we'll do is I'm going to start my live again and we'll have another question. So that's how I'm going to do it for now, just to see if that works and if that works for me. Hi, Troy. Yep, that's Miss Nola Fat Wet. And she's battling me. So if you know any suggestions or any comments, put them in there. I'll read them. I'll try to get back to them. We have a Miss Polly Wright group. It doesn't have a lot of females right now. I'm trying to promote more ladies to come in there, but it's more for beginners who want just general information. You can ask questions and have a safe place to receive responses. There's some probably people who are kind of harsh sometimes when it comes to newbies, because if your mind is not kind of on the same track already, it can get kind of snippy. It happens on a lot. So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Feelgood.
Thank you.
And what we're gonna do is I'm wrapping this up now. I'm gonna end it. I'll be back with a new video. And we have another question here because Ms. Nola is here to talk to us with me, and we'll be back. All right. Thank you, and subscribe to me on YouTube and come hang out with me and tag.